Welcome to the ninth video of visualization in Python series. In this video, we are going to see how to plot a heat map. So first I will import all the necessary libraries like pandas, matplotlib and Seaborn. After that, I will create one dummy data frame by using this code. And if I now check for my data frame, so this is my data frame. It has information like age, income, education level, work experience, health score, happiness score, saving, depth, and credit score. So all of the values are in a numerical in nature. So it will become easy for us to create a heat map because the heat map basically used to compare the numerical data. So let's see what is heat map first. So heat map is a graphical representation of data in a matrix. Matrix means in the form of table where individual values are displayed as color. In heat map, the individual values are displayed in colors. It is commonly used to visualize and analyze the pattern, relationship, or variance within the data by assigning the color to different values. So heatmap is basically used to analyze the pattern, relationship, or the correlation between the data. So it compares the data and it will show in a color what is the correlation between that data. So heat map basically used for the comparison of correlation between the data. So let's understand by using this data frame how we can plot a heat map and how to analyze the relationship between these column. Then let's get start. So I will use the Seaborn library to plot a heat map. So sns dot heatmap within bracket I need to give the data. So here the data is my correlation matrix. So I can give the correlation matrix like, so I will plot first prepare correlation matrix. So for df column, df data frame, I want correlation. So this is a correlation function. So if I do this, I will get the correlation matrix of the column. So it will compare between age and age, income and income, income and age, like that. It will give the correlation matrix. So for this, if I want to plot a heat map, I have to give the df dot correlation over here so that it can get this data frame as a data for that map. If I run this, I will get the heat map like this. It only showing in a color. So by color scale given over here, I can get the correlation like the black represent the very low negative correlation and the zero is very low. The color is like, we can see it over here, the color comparison. We can do the color comparison and we can say the white represent the very high correlation and the slightly red represent the high correlation. So but it don't have any values like whatever is seen in the correlation matrix, but it don't showing any values in the correlation, that heat map. So if I want the values in the heat map, what can I do? So to get the values in the bracket, I can use a naught is equal to true. If I use this not is equal to true, let's see what will I get. So yeah, I get the values of the each bracket. So now I can easily understand which have the greatest correlation between the other values. So I can say here that work experience have the 5% correlation, means the relationship with the age, and income has the correlation of 0.008, then 72, like that. I can interpret the data like the education level has the correlation of 15% with the health score. As it is a dummy data set, it's not showing any major correlation between the data. So but I can understand by looking at the color and the values which have the more correlation, and this represent the negative correlation. It's also represent the low correlation, like that I can interpret. So this is the use of this correlation matrix using the heat map. So but here we can observe that here the two sides are there, but it's mirroring the data. So same is represented over here. We can see that the minus 0.18 is also represented over here. It has a mirror of data. So if I want to get rid of this, I want only one side of data, I want only the correct data. So what can I do? I have to use the another function over here, that is mask. So if I use mask, within the mask I have to use the numpy library, one function that is triu, that means the triangular upper. So if I use triu, and within that I have to give the same df dot correlation of that data frame. Then I want to include that one also, so I will use plus 1. Then if I run this, let's see what will we get. Yeah, we got the correct information without the mirroring of the data. So this is how I can get, by this code I can get the one mirror of this. Without getting the mirror I can get the one side of data. So this is how I can do some customization of the heat map. So if I want to add the line, so here I want to add the line for each. So what can I do? So for that I have to use, like, I have to use the cmap, not cmap, the line width. If I use the line width is equal to, if I want 0.5, let's say, what will we get? Yeah, we got one line. If I want to increase the line size of the line, I have to give the more number, like 1.5. If I give this, I got, let's see what will we get. Yeah, I got the line, the dark line over here. This is how I can give the line width. Then if I want to change the color of this, so I don't like this color, let's say. If I want to change the color, so I can use the cmap means color map. So cmap, if I use cmap, I have any option like crisp, cool, warm, like that. If I use crest, then let's see, yeah, it has changed its color. This is how I can do some manipulation of this. So then if I want to add a, let's say, if I want to add a title to this, so how can I can add title by using the matplotlib plt.title. Then within that code I have to use the correlation matrix. Then I run this, I got the heading like correlation matrix. Like that I can also add many customization that are available in matplotlib. So if I want to increase the size of this chart, how can I change? That is by plt.figure. Within that, fig size is equal to, let's say, 16,5. Then yeah, I got the wider graph. If I want to increase the height, I can use 10. If I use 10, I got the bigger correlation matrix heat map like this. So this is how I can do some customization using the matplotlib. So this is about this video. In this video we learned about what is heat map, why it's used, how we can use the heat map to represent the correlation matrix, and how we can do some interpretation by using the heat map, and we can compare between the data like here we saw. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.